What is going on, everybody? Welcome to or back to Ryder's Record Collection. My name is Carl. It's been a hot minute since I've done a recent arrivals video, about 6 months to be honest with you. Been a little busy, but all these records were purchased somewhat recently, so this is going to be recent arrivals number 8. And as I mentioned in another video, I'm trying to be a little more selective with what I'm picking up, so this is all killer, no filler. So here are some backlog records, some recent purchases, but recent arrivals number 8 coming at you right now. So the wife and I have been doing a lot of movie nights lately, just busy with stuff and whatnot. So Saturdays, we're becoming a big fan of movie nights. We watched this movie recently called Adventureland. Leave a little picture of it right there. But Lou Reed was very focal point of this movie and sent me down a Lou Reed rabbit hole, particularly this album because it was the soundtrack to this entire movie. But this is Lou Reed's Transformer. This is a 1972 Rockaway pressing. But this album is just flawless. This is a beautiful, beautiful album. I mean, you got Vicious and Walk on the Wild Side, and it lends itself to vinyl so well. It sounds so good. So yeah. So some standout tracks that people probably recognize from this are Vicious, Perfect Day, Walk on the Wild Side, Satellite of Love, New York Telephone Conversation, maybe, but yeah, again, Adventureland really sent me down this rabbit hole, and I was super happy to pick this pressing up. This also came with this really cool Dynaflex inner sleeve, so every time I find cool inner sleeves, I try to hold on to those, get that to focus right there. Yeah. So, pretty cool. Lou Reed, Transformer. So this next album, I got to give a nod to my dad. My dad mentioned Taj Mahal to me the other day and said I should kind of check him out and look into him. So I did, and I downloaded this album on my phone, and I streamed it. And before I even got through streaming it the first time, I was like, I need to buy this on vinyl. So I picked up Taj Mahal's first album, self-titled Taj Mahal. This thing is a banger. It is so, so good. This was a nice eBay find. I was hooked the second I heard it. I was like in my car, and I could not wait to see what this would sound like on vinyl. So this was a really nice copy for a good price on eBay. But Leaving Trunk, great cover of Allman Brothers Statesboro Blues, Checking Up on My Plane, Everybody's Got to Change Sometime, Side 2, Easy Rider, Dust My Broom, Duck Diving Blues, the Celebrated Walking Blues, rather. Sorry about that. But man, this album is just so good, and it's so fun to listen to. So super picked up to find, or super pumped up to find this on eBay. Taj Mahal's first album, Taj Mahal. So I've been getting into the older Red Hot Chili Peppers as of late. I mentioned this in another video. Something about modern day Red Hot Chili Peppers just doesn't really do it for me. I really like that early Blood Sugar Sex Magik, One Hot Minute, early sound that they have, Freaky Styley or whatever that album is, the first album. But this is Red Hot Chili Peppers What Hits, which is a compilation put out by EMI after Warner Brothers had bought the rights to them. So this is consisting of mainly songs from the original lineup of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And the track listing includes Higher Ground, Behind the Sun, which is just a flawless song, Backwoods, Fight Like a Brave, another great song, Me and My Friends, True Men Don't Kill Coyotes. That song, that music video is so good, I'll leave a link to it up here. Fire, Jimi Hendrix cover, Get Up and Jump, Knock Me Down, Under the Bridge, which was the one song from Blood Sugar Sex Magik that was featured on this, so they traded royalty rights to be able to get one song from Blood Sugar Sex Magik on the Warner Brothers label, and then Warner Brothers got to pick one song from this one, and I think they picked Higher Ground, which is that Stevie Wonder cover. But anyway, Under the Bridge, Blood Sugar Sex Magik, Show Me Your Soul, If You Want Me to Stay, Hollywood, another cover, Jungle Man, Brothers Cup, oh, that's such a good song, Taste the Pain, Catholic Schoolgirls Rule, and then Johnny Kicked a Hole in the Sky. And it consists of these albums. So that's the first 2 albums, the Abbey Road EP, Mother's Milk. What else is there? So there's Freaky Styley, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, the Uplift Mofo Party Plan, Mother's Milk, and the Abbey Road EP. But this is amazing. This thing is so so cool, and it sounds so good. It's a German pressing. I looked far and wide for one of these things. I really wanted to pick up a copy of this because I really enjoy this music. But German import, not a lot of them on Discogs. Took me a while to find, so super happy when this popped up for sale on Discogs at a reasonable price. I jumped right on it because this is flawless music right here. Next up is something that I purchased probably like a week or two ago, and I was so excited to get it home and clean it. An album that I'm already a big fan of, something that I already have a copy of in stereo, but I was able to pick up this OG mono Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, the Beatles, and it is flawless. This guy had an immaculate collection that he brought into my local record store. And so this guy had this beautiful, flawless collection. This is almost unplayed. It sounds amazing. And I also got a Beatles Abbey Road UK import or something import that'll show in an upcoming video. But picked up this mono pressing of this album, and man, oh man, it also has the original inner sleeve that it came with on I believe it was Capitol Records, or yeah, Capitol Records, but just so clean and in such good shape. This album and Abbey Road, there's nothing that can touch either of them, and I'm so happy to have a mono pressing of this because it's fun to compare and contrast. I'll do a dueling turntables here at some point and kind of point out some specificities of the difference, but yeah. All right, now we'll get into some new music, some 2022 modern day music, but this is soaked in the 60s. Psychedelic, bubblegum, beautiful music all the way around. This is a flawless record. It is, everyone should hear it once, but this is the Laws, their 2022 release. This thing is beautiful from start to finish. There's the guitar sound, everything about this album is just, it's perfect. I've talked about their first album. They met at Amoeba Records in California, started a band because they had similar music tastes. I'm going to build my discography all the way through, but this is, what a good second addition to the collection. This thing is so good. There's a Portuguese song on here, but Holding Pattern, Keeping It Dry, In the Air, Praze MT, I don't know. I'm not gonna try and say that, but there it is. Roko Ono, Star, Royalty Blues, Electricity, Lightyear, Polar Onion, On Our Way, Houston, Pleasure. This thing is, it is flawless song after flawless song. If you're a fan of 1960s surf rock, just that whole kind of psychedelic, like chillin' vibe, this is something that you should check out. This album is so good, and it came on a beautiful swirl vinyl. This is a Newberry Comics copy of it that I got. So it's on this really cool swirl, and the coolest thing about this is that is side B, right? And you think it would mirror, but that is side A. So very cool pressing. Super happy to have this in the collection, and I would recommend this album to anybody. It is so easily digestible and just so laid back. I played this in a car for my friend, and he was like, what is this? Really, like, he went and bought it on vinyl that night. It's so good. This is the inner sleeve here. It's a bunch of postcards. The whole song's about like traveling. So each title has a different postcard. And last, but certainly not least, is an album that I got from a collection about a year ago. I had a family friend give me his entire record collection, and it kind of backlogged me for a while. It took me a while to get through it and decide what I wanted to keep, decide what I didn't want to keep, what was worth keeping, and what was beat up. But I gave all the compilations a shot, because why not? So this is a record from the Clovis Collection. This is Wixie Presents 21 Super Golden Classics. This is 21 banging songs from the mid-60s, and it's such a cool compilation. Really random. I probably, if I saw this in a record store, would have passed it by and not even looked at the track listing. But oh man, it is so good. I want to find the other compilations by this. But the track listing is Judy in Disguise by John Fred and his Playboy Band, Hold Me Tight by Johnny Nash, She'd Rather Be With Me, The Turtles, Incense and Peppermint, Strawberry Alarm Clock, which I don't know if you guys saw that. That's going to get repressed here soon. I got an email about it the other day. I'm not sure who, but I'll leave a link to it up there. Incense Peppermints. It's it's a record store day thing. That's what it is. Limited record store day run. Incense and Peppermints is getting repressed by Strawberry Alarm Clock. Anyway, I'm holding on. Hold on, I'm coming. Sam and Dave, I Got Rhythm, The Happenings, Sweet Pea, Tommy Rowe, Tell It Like It Was, Aaron Neville, I Had Too Much to Dream, The Electric Prunes. That song is kicking. That is a great, great song. The Cheater, Bob Cuban, and then side 2, Bend Me, Shape Me, The American Breed, Expressway to Your Heart, The Soul Survivors, Let It All Hang Out, The Hombres, Ding Dong, The Witch Is Dead, The Fifth Estate, It's Cold Outside, The Choir, Do It Again, A Little Bit Slower, John and Robin, Talk Talk, The Music Machine, Run Baby Run, The New Beats, Barefootin', Robert Parker, Yesterday's Gone, Chad and Jeremy, and then it closes out with a banger of Summer in the City by The Lovin' Spoonful. So, really fun little compilation, good little platter of mid-60s great songs. There's a volume 2 that I will pick up at some point. Kind of fun. Not something I would have really picked up on my own, but super cool little compilation. Wixie's 21 Golden Classics. Alright guys, so that was Recent Arrivals number 8. Like I said, kind of catching up a little bit, getting things back into it. But again, you know, we got Lou Reed, Transformer. Beautiful, beautiful record. Taj Mahal, self-titled Taj Mahal. Another just banging blues album. Super, super good. Give a shout out to, Bob Bradley, who also mentioned these 2 albums very recently. Kind of funny that we picked them up around the same time. Some old school funk, just 80s Red Hot Chili Peppers, early 90s Red Hot Chili Peppers. What hits? A stunning OG mono of the Beatles, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. A little bit of modern music. Nice, beautiful Newberry Comics pressing of the Laws, and last but certainly not least, a cool old compilation of Wixie's 21 Golden Classics. Not sure when it was released, but fun music nonetheless. So again, my name is Carl. This is Ryder's Record Collection. If you like this video, please throw it a like. If you like the channel, please subscribe. Tell a friend. Do that whole jazz. Gonna have some more record-related videos coming out here soon. Some cool Florida stuff, some books. Gonna just keep changing lanes here. So until the next time, I'm Carl. Please like, subscribe, tell a friend, and cheers. Spin some good wax.